Hello, you guys. Good morning. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I don't expect anybody to come into this chat because it's 2:30 in the morning for me. Um, so definitely, I'm just going to speak from the heart, and then, yeah, just do that real quick. Anyways, you guys, I um I bought a lot of those press on nails thingies, and then the glue that it comes with is I don't it might as well be what do you call that glue? Hi Rinky. Hi sis. Namaste. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. What super glue? So the glue that you put the nails on are darn near super glue. I'm good, Rinky. And thank you for the support. I support you right back, sis. Okay. I report you right back. I love your content and I love your shorts. So continue doing that. And thank you very much for showing me your parrot. The last time I was on your channel, you showed me your bird, your parrot. Um, and I thought that that was so cute. Let me put a parrot emoji in here from my sis Rinky. So you guys, yeah, they're a little tiny bit longer than what I want, but I did my own press on nails. Um, it's you have to have. See, I don't think I'm doing it right. I think I need to have some kind of instrument to do it on because y'all, I don't even want to. I'll gross you out like this, but okay, the glue that you put on your, I put the glue on I put the glue on the nail itself, a good amount. Then I put the glue, a little bit of glue on my fingernail. I know you have a parrot, Rinky. I saw your parrot. I saw your parrot the last time you were live. Really, really cute parrot. Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too. Me too. Yeah. I said, yeah, your parrot is really cute. Um, Oh, okay. So I put the glue on the nail on the okay. I put the glue on the nail and the glue on my regular nail, and I put more glue on the nails. I want to say than my regular nails. Yes, your bird. Me too. Is so pretty. So my mistake was when I put the nail down, instead of having some kind of instrument to do it, I used my fingers. Okay. This is gross, you guys. So I used my fingers to like push the nail down so that it won't come off. And I want to say, like, before press on nails, it's like you buy it for like the night, and then in the morning you throw them away because there's no double use of them. And back then the glue and the stuff wasn't for the best to keep them on. So, anyways, I'm doing my nails, and then my pointer finger, because you point, yeah, my pointer finger and my thumb, I'm holding the nail bed down, and then I go to then I put my finger and my thumb together, I don't know why, to do something with the nail. And you guys, this is so gross. My nails came together and they were sticking to each other really, really bad. It's 2:30 in the morning, Rinky. 2:30 in the morning. So I'm up early in the morning with this live. So So my fingers stick together, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is a mess. I literally, you guys, I tried to pull them apart, and I could keep on pulling them apart, but it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad to pull them apart that I got a knife, you guys, and I had to like saw through my fingers. Now, once I sawed through them, let me see, is this a dent? No, this is good. And then I don't have a dent here. But once I sawed through my nails, through my fingers, my nails are okay. So there's one I'm not really in love with because it's got glue on the top of it, and the glue's changed another color. But my other nail, I tried to like fix it, and the color on the nail is very, very superficial. And so if you try to fix it once you put the nail on it, you could um erode the nail color, and you'll see like white underneath. So I'm gonna give it another try. I do love the press on nails. I love the convenience. I love the price. I definitely wash your hands right after um definitely wash your hands right after putting them on, though. And then I think maybe I might use a little acetate. I think I'm gonna get that for my finger nails and my underneath my nails, so that they don't stick and I don't have any problems. That's what I'm gonna do. Acetone, right? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, so I'm gonna get that. So you guys, the other day, let's get back to the subject. I kind of derailed a little bit. We're back on track. We're back on the track. Okay. So, hey, Professor Cupcake Sweetheart, what you doing up so early? Are you trying to catch the worm? The early bird catches the worm. A guy told me that one time, but he was talking about something else. So it's good to see you, Professor Cupcake. So, so the other day I was driving. I forget where I was going. Was I going? I think I was driving to the grocery store. I was driving to the grocery store. And we have a few churches on my street. Oh, you're a super night person. Okay, 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 okay. All right. Yeah, usually I'm at work, but I'm off tonight. I mean, I'm sorry, yeah, off tonight. I think I work tomorrow night. But anyways, so anyways, I'm passing by by a church, and I see a familiar looking vehicle. And I said, "Oh," I said, "Lord, pray for that family, pray for them, their comfort, pray for them through their grief." The one good thing that I liked is that the parking lot was filled to the brim. I think people had to start parking in at the strip mall, but I don't know who it is that who it is that passed. But when I saw that, it just jarred me. It jarred me because with my beliefs in the Lord coming back and you having to be obedient, what denomination of Christianity are you a part of? Okay, so Professor Cupcake, that is a very, very, very good question. Um, and so I we consider ourselves okay. So my church, we consider ourselves to be non-denominational. Yeah, non-denominational. We are so let me just say this. Hey, sweet Shanice, it's good morning. Man, y'all are up early. I thought I was going to be by myself. Okay, so my church is called Living Stream Ministry. We are located all over the world. So the way my church is, um, like if I go to Ethiopia, say Ethiopia, the people from my church the Ethiopian part of my church, like I don't even have to know that person. Like they'll let me into their house, take care of me. And usually we do these things when we have conferences. Sometimes we have conferences in the United States. Sometimes we have conferences in India. We have conferences in places that are you might not be able to. You probably should be having a conference. And those conferences are a little bit smaller, depending on the country. Um, so I can go anywhere in the world and meet with the people that meet like we do, and we're very I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We're very, very. I'm not. I'm. I mean, I guess I'm becoming conservative now, but it's a very, very conservative church. They do, they expect what most churches expect, which is for you to build a relationship with the Lord. And okay, and then another thing that's interesting about my church, I'm going to when I go to church, I'm gonna start taking more videos and then uploading it on my other channel for my homeless outreach, but I'll upload it on this channel too. Um, so what's good is that we do have elders in the church. We do have leading ones in the church who aren't quite elders, but they're getting there. And yes, they're all men. It would never be a woman, nor do we want it to be a woman. We're very, very traditional in values. And I will say, like, during my rebellious years, did I go to church with like pink hair and purple hair? Yeah, I did. And the thing is like, it didn't change anybody's opinion of me. And people were like, oh, I really like your hair and stuff like that. So, it is a very come as you are type of church. Now, when I say come as you are, come as you are. You don't have to put on because I dress up because I always dress up. I dress up to go get my mail. I dress up to clean the refrigerator. I mean, I always get dressed up. If I leave the house, I'm dressed up, even if I'm going to Walmart. That's just me. Um, but they want you to dress, just a little bit on the more on the conservative side. And like sometimes I'll wear a dress and I have a tattoo, and my tattoo is showing. A lot of they don't I don't think they really I don't really think there's anything about tattoos in the Bible, and nobody really gives me grief about it. But nobody's really going to give you grief about anything unless you like, okay, so yeah. Shanice says she dresses up for everything. And the Professor Cupcake says, cool. I'm a Syrian Coptic Christian and a Chan Buddhist. I remember you telling me you were a Chan Buddhist. I have to I don't know what a Syrian Coptic Christian is. Um but say somebody in so say we're having a conference in Houston. So what they'll say is, you guys, we need hospitality for the saints who are coming from, let's say, okay, Houston, Texas. Let's say we're having a conference and the saints. Okay, the saints might be coming from all different places. Can we get hospitality? And that's when like you offer up your home to another family. Say when I was younger, like we had a family of six, and so my mom, whenever my because my dad didn't care, he just you know. So whenever we were having a conference, my mom would always say, "Okay, we want to take it in a family with kids because my kids can." I'm very sorry about that because my kids couldn't babysit them, and then when we got older, it was like my kids can play with them, and then when we got older, we were no longer playing with the other kids. We were actually like pseudo babysitting the kids. Like the mom and dad would be right there, and we'd be taking care of the kids. And then okay, let me get to the point. Let me get to my point. The point in my church is, and I'm going to I'll videotape this more. Every single person has the right, has the experience, has the everybody in my church is allowed to speak on, yeah, peace all in the chat. I think it's 3 of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Um, so basically, like a brother might do an opening statement, and then after that, I'm free, you're free, Rinky's free, Shanice is free to come up to the mic or stand where you are and tell your experience of God throughout the week. And if your experience wasn't good, your experience wasn't good. Nobody's going to hold that against you. I mean, I definitely, like, if you come up and say, I was really, really mad with the Lord because of this. And then this happened. And then, peace was restored. Or you might go up there and say, you might go up there and say, I had a very, very peaceful week with the Lord because I mused on, I not ruminate, but I thought I was reading the Bible and I saw a verse that really resonated with me, and it made me sparked something in me, sparked something in my being. And I just want to share it with you. If you're having a bad day or a bad week, I want to share this verse with you. Or what else? The thing that's just great is that you can always it's Professor Cupcake. I don't know if you're telling everybody peace or you're telling everybody peace leaving. So if you're still in here, shalom, shalom, shalom. But if you're not, then have a great morning, a good night, and a great morning. So that's basically it about my church. Where we are non-denominational and we are worldwide. And I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I will go on vacation and I'll know that the church will be there, but because I'm on vacation and I'm wearing what I'm not supposed to be wearing, which I'm not going to be doing that for the rest of my life. Trying to be more modest, but be myself in my modesty. And one thing I do love about not just one, but there's this one brother. His name is Brother Minoru, and he's Chinese. I think his wife is Chinese and white. Oh, you're here saying hi to everybody. Okay. Yeah, his wife is Chinese and white. And then his daughter and I went to Bible school together, 2-year Bible school. So his wife, you could never catch her slipping. Now she doesn't dress like when I go on vacation. I'm a little bit of a hoochie mama, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna show a little bit of a belly because like I'm on vacation, but I never got my butt out, never have my butt out, and I really don't do too much with the cleavage, anyways. So I will, if I'm on vacation, I will go somewhere where the saints are, and the only time I really stay with them is if there's a conference or if I need to get something done that doesn't have to do with the church life, or if I need to come and do something while I'm there, the houses are always open. So I guess the takeaway is number one, we're non-denominational. So in my church, and we're not like in my church, when you come to the church meeting, you're gonna be like, oh, there's white people, black people, Asian people, Hispanic people. Who am I missing out? Everybody can come to the church. We are a conservative church, so even though they're not going to turn you away if you live a certain kind of lifestyle. Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Let me just not lie. Let me just not bring it up because I don't want to lie because I do think that. Anyways, so you guys, I thank you for still being here, Rinky. I don't know if you're live on your channel and modding for me, but if you are, thank you so much. You're doing a wonderful job at it, and I'll be supporting you as well, sis. Okay. So yeah, I drive past the church and I see all these people not looking good, sad. I see the hearse, of course. Um, And it just was a reminder to me that life is short. Life is short. Hey, awesome who dat, go to bed. Y'all go to bed. What are y'all doing? Oh my gosh. Who dat, you are. Oh my goodness. Who dat? I need to give you two wrenches. Y'all, there should be like a wrench uh hierarchy. Because who dat, you would be at the top. You would be at the top. This lady is moderating for me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't believe it. But awesome, who that, you know I love you. You know I love you, sis, and I really, really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You're just a wonderful person. So, anyways, I was saying how I was riding past a church. There was a hearse there. There's a lot of people coming inside the church. Um, and it just showed me that life is too short. Life is too short. And I always say, by the time I end this life, it's shorter. I've been on this life for 23 minutes, and life has gotten 23 minutes shorter for me. And it's a privilege to get up another day. It's a privilege. Who that says, Shanice, I dress up and put on my makeup to check my mailbox. Who that, I have to do that because lately I haven't been doing the most because I'm not dating, and I don't want anybody to really step to me because I don't want to go over the spiel of how I'm not dating and how, you know what I mean? But the Lord's working on me little by little. And I have to say, I have to say this. No, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say, but the Lord's working on me little by little. And he's like changing his taste to my taste, where it's like, okay, that's good enough. But when I go on vacation, I don't even be checking in on him because I know he don't like not one of my outfits. But anyways, you guys, life is short. Life is too short. It's also very, very precious. Life is very, very precious. Very, very precious. And in one day, we could have a plethora of experiences. Um, and also, when you have another day on this earth, check in with the Lord on what he wants you to do for the day. always check in with the Lord. Always ask the Lord. Before you do something, ask the Lord, ask your head whether he's in agreement with what you do. Because let me tell you guys something. Y'all, let me tell you guys something. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um, I just want to say it's just look, review your life, look at your life closely. Let the Lord review your life. Be open to him. Um, and be thankful. Be thankful for another day. Be thankful for breath. Be thankful for another chance for him to spread inside your being. Um, Spend time with your family. Hi, Krista, sis. Hey, sis. Must be 3 p.m. for you because it's 3 a.m. for me. Um, also, yeah. So also when life is short, make sure, the Lord is coming. Make sure that you're ready for his appearance. I just don't think, I think, my brother, when we were younger, he used to be like, when we're in judgment, the Lord's going to be there, and heaven, the new heaven is going to be there, and so is hell. And he said, he's like, the thing is, when you stand before the Lord in judgment, when you hear what the Lord has to say out of his book, if you haven't asked for forgiveness, but the book of your book of what you've done through life, he's like, you're going to want to run to hell, because that's how small you're going to feel. Like that's how, like, if your life is not right, you're going to want to run because your life is not right. And you just feel like, I just can't be in his presence because I don't deserve to be. I might have screwed that up a little bit, you guys. We talked about this several years ago. And I always have talks with my brother about spirituality because, um, like my dad, he's very, very, not only well versed, but he gives examples, and then there's a lot of encouragement to turn to the Lord. And if you turn away, return to the Lord. Return to the Lord. So I saw so I was at the church. So I rode by the church and realized that there's one more person gone from this life. And I prayed for the family. You guys, whenever you see a car wreck, whenever you see something happen, please pray for that person, and pray for that person's loved ones and their families. Okay, Professor Cupcake, thank you so much. Have a peaceful sleep and a wonderful day. And thank you for coming into my life. I really, really, really appreciate you. I really do. And I wish you had dropped your link. Dang. I wish you had dropped your link. Huda, if you're still in here, can you drop Professor Cupcake's link? Um, so okay. Oh, also, what I meant to say is spend a lot of time with your friends. Spend a lot of time with your friends, and try to intentionally not be on your phone when you're with your friends. Now, when my friends and I go to a really nice place, I take pictures of it. Sometimes I dress up and I go out with my friends, and it's some place we've gone already that we loved. I'm not going to do another. Well, I don't know. I guess I could do more videos of it, but I don't want to bore y'all. I probably bored y'all half to death with Cancun. Because I promised you guys some other travels, some other locations. And so we'll do that. What was I going to say? So yeah, spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your family. Wherever your family is. If like my family's on the East Coast, so I have to go and show love. I'm not gonna lie, they mostly come to Houston. Houston has a lot to offer. The cost of living is okay. It's going up actually, so I don't know. The cost of living is really going up. But is it the cost of yeah, it's the cost of living. I think houses are still I think houses are still in good shape. And actually, um somebody in my immediate family was thinking about buying a house out here. And maybe I was like, maybe, I should do something for rent. But I'm very gun shy. My brother has had very, very good experiences renting out houses, but I have not. I have people who I have no idea how to get in touch with them who still owe me hundreds of dollars. And even though at this point I consider it a wash, um, I also um at the time I felt like, okay, you owe me this money. I hope something happens where you need to give up the exact to the coin amount what you took from me. But I have no hate in my heart and no ill will to anybody. Definitely no hate, definitely no ill will to anybody. But back then when I was when I was like, oh, you're just gonna not pay rent and then I have to end up paying it and waiting on you and you dip, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to go after her and I'm not even going to go sue her. It would be a waste of time. It would just be a waste of time. So, but anyways, y'all back. So and then I had another, um, girl that rented from me. And I don't know. She was very, very bizarre. She was very, very bizarre. And, even though I let her stay there. I did have to tell her, like, okay, once, once your time is over, then I'm not going to be welcoming you back. And I didn't welcome her back because I just shut down the operations. Like, there's no need for me to be here. You know what I'm saying? Be here, um, paying what I need to pay for housing to keep a roof over my head. Plus, I got to make up for this girl that isn't paying her rent. And then I gotta go see what's going on with this girl who's acting like she's losing her mind. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely thinking of a entrepreneurship source of income. I'm thinking what would be good for me, what would I like to do. And I have a lot of ideas that would all be good. I have very simple ideas that would make me money, but I guess I have to pray about it. I have to pray about it, okay? So my other experience, you guys, Krishna, thank you for still being in here. Thank you. Thank you, Rinky. Who that if you're here, thank you. My other experience, I can't handle the truth. Hey sis, how are you? Was just talking previously about how life is short and we should, spend time getting to know God and growing in Him and being in the right position for Him to water us so that we could water others. The goal is to water others and to take care of others and to feed His sheep and to bring people unto Him. And so that's what I was talking about. I had I had driven past a hey I thought it can handle the truth. I thought oh my anyways, I had driven past a church and it was for somebody who was deceased and I just was thankful to the Lord that I still had breath in my life, but also I was um very much in before him in repentance because I need him to forgive that 70 times 70. Um, and so I just realized how short life is, how we should never take anything for granted, spend a lot of time with the Lord, spend a lot of time with the Lord. And then spend a lot of time with your family and friends outside of social media. And I was saying like when in Houston like there's a lot of great food spots and so my bestie and I they'll come over to like get food. And another thing that they always come and support me in is I always have like water in my vehicle. Sometimes I'll put the water in the freezer, we'll put it in the igloo and then pass out the cold water from the refrigerator and also the ice water because y'all that ice water melts really quickly. Um, and so they'll come and help me with that. And then then for wintertime, we all donated like a lot of clothes and a lot of coats. And I personally had 4 30-gallon bags of clothes and I went downtown, and downtown is kind of sketchy. I am trying to find a new tribe to take care of. I have to realize that I can only do what I can do. It's like, anyways, I'm not going to go back down that road. Um but y'all know I lost, I lost the camp and then the girls that were part of the camp I don't see them anymore. So anyways, so take life so take life seriously. But have fun with your family, have fun with your friends. You can have fun with God. He'll laugh. He'll laugh with you. And then another thing, I was driving to work and I was on the far side and I see this guy. I know he's tweaking a little bit, like he's tweaking a little bit. Now, a full blown tweak, I would have called the cops, but he's just tweaking a little tiny bit. Then I see him go dig in the trash can for food, and he took out food that somebody didn't finish, and he started eating it. Oh my goodness! And he started drinking the drink. And I yelled, I opened the door. I said, listen, do you want some food? I was like, hey, hey, hey. I was like, do you want some food? He was like, can you give me some money? I was like, no. I was like, if you stay here, I'm going to get you some food. And he's like, I don't want food. Just give me some money. Do you have money? And I was like, I don't have money. And he was like, well, forget about it. I was like, you don't want me to bring you some fresh food? He's like, no, by the time you get back, I'll be gone. He was like, do you have money? And I was like, no, I don't have money. And so, that's another thing to be thankful for. If you got food on your table, if you got clothes on your back, if you can go to nice places and buy nice things. All of that is great. All of that is great. Um, but also be humble. Always be humble because you never know where life can take you. You never know. And I want to say, be kind, always be kind to other people. Your kindness goes a long way. It goes a long way, especially the people who aren't used to getting it. And especially the people who, you know, sometimes people can be quite rude to someone who they think, one second, let me take something to drink. My mouth is dry. So, don't look down on others. Don't look down on others and also be grateful like I said for having having food on the table and a roof over your head and insurance to go see the doctor and being fully of the ability to walk out, despite the weather, you have appropriate clothing for the weather. Don't take that for granted. And also, yeah, with the whole Goodwill, like taking clothes and then selling them. I thought I don't know. I thought it was something else. So you guys, when it comes to me, I'm just going to take a bag of clothes and I'm gonna drop it in one location. And I'm gonna say, y'all go at it. And then that be it. But that's it, you guys. I did not plan on being here for that long. I planned on having like a 12-minute live explaining um these two situations that I've come upon where um I realize that life is short, and I also realize that we have so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. And I praise the Lord for that. So, over the next couple weeks, I don't know what I'll be posting to my page, if anything. I think I might need to take a break. I might need to take a break from social media for a while, and I might just pop in to show support, and that's it. I'll be in the bushes sometimes, or if I get a whatchamacallit, a beep on your phone that somebody's done something, I'll come in and support. But um I do have I'm so it's just so weird. I'm gonna go see a neurologist, guys, because it's not about the saying a lot. It's just the fact that I can be in the middle of a sentence and I will forget what I was talking about. It's really, really weird. I think it's because maybe I'm trying to talk too fast to get my point out. Then I am watching the chat because I always want to be a person who, one thing I do not like is when there is when there's three people um on the panel, right? Let's say 3 or 4 people on the panel, and we're talking about something. So if you got 4 people on the panel, you have different opinions and stuff or whatever. And so what I like to do, and it does distract me, especially when I'm by myself, it distracts me because usually if um let's just say Vaughn and Real, if I'm talking to them or anybody, if I'm talking to them and they know I get a brain fart, they will remember what I say. That way I can remember what I was supposed to be saying. I did good in this live, but a lot of the times I have periods of just not um I need to look for a good neurologist too, but I don't know if I want to pay good neurologist money. But anyways, so when I look into they will know where I left off, and so I'll pick up and I'll say what I'm trying to say. But there are times when I know what I want to say and I can't say it, and it's bugging me and it's scaring me because you know Jesus be a fence. It's just a little scary to me. But it could be nothing. It could be just something with age. What I got from it, from going down the rabbit hole, is like it's just something that happens as you get older. But I'm 44, so, and I don't consider myself to be old, and that's why I'm gonna go and just get checked out, and maybe I'll do a sleep study too. Maybe I'll do a sleep study too because my sleep has been horrific. So maybe I'll just tell them to just throw in a sleep study and see where I'm at with that. Um, but yeah, so pray for me because I'm going to um see if there's anything neurologically wrong with me. That's it. That's it. I'm so glad you guys came in. I didn't expect anybody to come in yet. If you're watching the replay, please thumbs up the live. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom means peace. So yeah, I am going to take some time off social media. I will pop in to I might put stuff on my posts every once in a while. Or come in and just say hi. But I don't know. My brain, I don't know. I think my brain needs a rest from everything. So love you guys. See you soon. Shalom, shalom, shalom.